Good afternoon. Welcome back to Ipswich. Good afternoon, Saul. I hope you are well. and yeah, this is a troublesome window, and I was reflecting back on the save in recent seasons, the last two seasons. I've been offered jobs. Excuse me, I got a lozenge in my mouth. I've been offered jobs like interviews with Arsenal, Newcastle, Manchester United. And this transfer window, I got offered two jobs, one with Inter Milan and one with Bayern Munich. Is the game telling me it's time to get out? I've declined them all because this is about Ipswich. Sometimes you've just got to fight. And we are in a fight. And players do not want to come. I have made a bid for João Gomez. And I've offered him a contract. We had to spend 34.5 million on him. But I did recall some of that money. Hey, Stefan, how are you doing? I did recall some of the money that we had. And as you can see, I've taken it all out now, which gave me another 8 million. And I was able to adjust the budget a little bit with that extra money. So I'm hopeful that if João Neves comes in, there is another player that I'm looking at, and it's not a goalkeeper. I'm fed up of that nonsense with the goalkeepers. If he's unhappy, he's unhappy. He's not an influential player. And I'm looking at Allende. And the reason why, and I don't really have much in terms of scouting because he's outside the scouting range at present. So the reason why is that he looks like he would be a decent player. The problem that I might have with him is these four, and in particular these three: composure, concentration and decisions. But for a winger, I'm not really quite sure that actually matters. Hey Stefan, good to see you. Yeah, I think the tweak is looking good. I'm actually quite enjoying it, Stefan. The images I'm getting, I'll call it graphics, seem to be better. We've seen some lovely little flicks going on, some brilliant assists. So, excuse me, I have a sore throat, so I'm just... yesterday was a long session talking. So those are the things that worry me, but the reason why I'd like to sign him is this: his free kick taking and his corner taking. Now, Atom scores a lot of goals anyway at corners, and it's very dangerous in the air. So I'm just wondering if that might be something that I can use. In terms of his report, it says can be a very dangerous threat from direct free kicks. Good at taking set pieces. I don't care about the fact that he's only 5'6", 5'5". He's actually shorter than me. I'm not very tall. I really don't care about that. He has pace. He doesn't have pace, but he has good acceleration, and that might be useful to us. He's probably not a winger, but he might make a very good inside forward. We shall see. At the moment, I can't scout him. I'm not in charge of scouting. So I think he will be a very useful addition in terms of set pieces. It's the only reason why I want to bring him in. And I do need a left winger, because I'll tell you why. I have now switched back to a 4-3-3 because my squad in midfield seems to fit that better. And the fact that I was looking at it is down to the fact that my main striker is injured and now Mastuono is injured. So my strikers seem to be getting injured and I don't have enough strikers. So with Silva in form, he can play up top on his own. He scored 3 times against Bristol City, as you remember. And then Arribas and Valesco can share these duties. I'd prefer to have Arribas on the right, to be perfectly honest. So that's what I'm looking at. I haven't discarded the 4-2-2-2 system, but I want to train them in it. But as yet, I don't think my midfield is ready to play it. And with 3 in midfield, I think that makes us better. Hopefully, João Gomez will come in. He will strengthen the midfield where I need it, and then we'll see how much money is left. But now we have to go and play West Ham. We're in 10th. We've only won 1 of our 2 games. So West Ham will be a big test, but we have knowledge of West Ham, and play for set pieces. Yeah, I'm going to do that because Atom is playing and he's very dangerous from set pieces. So I've preferred Atom over McKenna, and Garasabal comes in for Baselli, based really on form. The players in form are playing. So the only one who's not playing is Finkgraf because Timon is in better form. So unfortunately, he's on the bench. So I've picked that team. We are going to play standard as we normally play, with a standard tempo. And this time, I want them to be more expressive. And the reason why, if we look at our familiarity, if I can bring it up, and look at the creative freedom, it's now fluid. If I then take off, be more expressive, and take another look at it, if I can find it, it has gone down to accomplished. So I think the team might be more satisfied if I tell them just go and play your game. And they can see the creative freedom has gone back up again. I guess they would like to do that. I'm prepared to give it a try. And I think the team is a good team. We know about West Ham. We worked out last season how to beat West Ham. I have a funny feeling, though, they're going to be playing Bowen up top, not on the right wing, which will knock out it will kind of knock out how we were playing against them before. So Kudos is going to play now on the right. And we need to look at Kudos. Is he similar to Bowen? Kudos, does he have any pace? Yeah, the problem with Kudos is that he has pace. So with Bowen, who didn't have any pace, we just closed him down and didn't allow him any space. However, Kudos is a different kettle of fish. And although they are allegedly going to play wing play, I don't believe it. As usual, we're going to type mark those 2 in midfield. We found that was very successful. And we're going to make sure that the ball goes out to Elanga. So we're going to turn Ward-Prowse onto his right foot, onto his left foot, sorry, which means then he's going to have to pass the ball this way. And we're going to turn Paqueta also onto his left foot. So that they're going to try and get the ball out to Elanga, who's less dangerous. And I think that's probably all I want to do, except once the game starts, I will make sure that these are both closing down less often. Because if I'm going to direct them outside, I don't want them closing down. I will have to take a look, keep an eye on Kudos here. Is he going to attempt to go outside or is he coming inside? That's the only worry that I really have. I want to be impressed today. Go and put it on a show. And let's see if we can pick up 3 points here today. This is kind of a big match for us. It's games that we should technically be winning, but West Ham are a very dangerous team. I suspected we would have a bad start to this season. It's not been great, only beating Bristol City. But if we can get something out of this game, it will demonstrate that we're doing okay. And immediately Kudos is looking inside. Atom does well. So where is Kudos? And are they playing narrow or are they looking to play with width? Well, here we go. And, oh, is he offside? No, he's not offside. We're not complaining about it. And the old bad habit of giving away free kicks in dangerous places. Verbruggen, as you've noticed, is in goal in my attempt to sell him, and he didn't move for that, so we're a goal behind already. That's not great. Oh boy, FM. I really wonder if I need to take all those tackle harder instructions off. I thought bringing in much more physicality, ball winners in midfield, that would help us in the tackling department, but we're still not tackling very well. Unfortunately, I didn't get to see who gave that free kick away. We need to be creating chances, boys. We got the ball, which is good. Absolutely, Saul. But somebody said yesterday you might be forced to play him if you want to sell him. But if he's going to have a bad game, then it doesn't really matter. I don't suppose you can really blame him. It was a top-class free kick, in all fairness. Come on, Atom, do your stuff. Not quite this time. The ball didn't reach him. He is lethal if the ball reaches him. But we've got the ball. We just need to be a little bit more creative. I wonder if we're taking too many touches. Should we be getting the ball up the pitch higher, quicker, not take so many touches? Try to put them under pressure a little bit. What I'm doing seems to be working because they are totally focused on Elanga. And I do feel that if we can force him outside, he's absolutely rubbish. But Paqueta is causing me a few problems. But I need to have a look at, when I can, the number of fouls we've committed. I think it's only one, which is not so bad at the end of the day. That was a nice little back heel to get control, but the pass was poor. And West Ham are not the same as last season, obviously. There you go. We want to force him outside, not close him down, and we've been able to take the ball off him. And that worked perfectly last season. And this is not very good. So what I think I need to do is just move it slightly higher. Just get the ball. I'm going to take that off. It doesn't make sense if we're playing at a higher tempo. I just want to up the tempo a little bit. Just see if we can't create something with a higher tempo, perhaps. And we've given away another free kick to Ward-Prowse. Oh, and Verbruggen, they'll be ringing me up tomorrow. Can we buy your goalkeeper? It is a worry. I'm going to just stop now and just take this off. Because we're obviously not capable of it. And anybody I've got in midfield, tackle harder, he's a ball winner, so he's told to do that. He can come off that. And he's not on tackle harder anyway. I think we give away far too many free kicks. No, it's like he didn't like being demoted to backup goalkeeper. Caused a fuss. So I decided, okay, let's sell you. And maybe I can bring in another goalkeeper. But it's not going to be an option, I don't think, because everybody wants to be first choice goalkeeper. And whoever I bring in will be first choice goalkeeper, and then that will upset Meslier. It's like a total waste. Everything's a total waste of time that I'm doing with the goalkeepers. And the last thing I want is for Meslier to get upset as well and have two upset goalkeepers. So I'm like really struggling with this. So we'll just let him be upset. If that's what he wants, he can be upset and deal with it. Because I definitely need to strengthen on the left wing. And I want to bring in a good set piece taker. And again, we're being run ragged in midfield. It's really odd. Newcastle run us ragged in midfield, and West Ham are doing the same. But we're behind from a set piece. They've actually only looked dangerous from set pieces. We haven't looked dangerous at all. And if I can cut out those set pieces, they'll stop them being dangerous completely. But I think we're in this game. And we do come from behind a lot of times. If we can just find a goal. Nearly Arribas. He is such a bad finisher. Another free kick. What is going on, boys? Wonder how many fouls we've given away now, and they're outside and scored. Again, we're going to get heavily beaten here. Maybe I should have taken the Bayern job. But again, it's come from a free kick. It's too easy. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. Well, I did know it was going to be a bad start. I guess you got to put it down to, once again, this team is getting familiar with each other. But it doesn't seem to happen to West Ham, does it? Or to Newcastle. They're already familiar. We play more games in pre-season than anyone. Come on, boys. Come on. That's a foul, referee. Let's take that off. Let's try and get a few shots in here. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. Well, it's definitely wing play, isn't it? So what I need to do is lower the line, stop them getting behind me. They'll step up more now. But we are absolutely being taken apart here. Fouls committed. We've committed 6 fouls. 7. I got to tell them to stay on their feet. They are really awful at tackling. Very, very poor at tackling. If I reduce the lines now, I want to both to be closing down a little bit more. Oh boy, this is going to be another long, hard, painful season, isn't it? I just can't strengthen because the players coming in are no better than the ones I've already got who are going out. And therefore, it's not strengthening the team, it's keeping it the same. Well, really, I should just keep the same players. And we're now 3-0 down. Well, we got beaten 4-1 by Newcastle. And clearly this 4-3-3 isn't working. They're just like taking us apart. Timon's having a nightmare. This is so depressing. We're not losing, we're losing heavily. It's really quite depressing. And yeah, I've got to stop buying players. From now on, I've got to stop buying players. Because I'm getting this at the start of every season. Just bring one in. We need to be putting more pressure on them. Let's counter press. And maybe I'm just going to have to go defensive, go into a low block and not attack at all. When I go defensive, we're not bad. But when we play further up the pitch, we're looking shabby. Even Atom's only on a 6.5 today. It's a function of the lines. But it's too late to do anything now. It's damage limitation now. That animation, I hope that FM take out, because he caught the ball inside the pitch and then he took it out. I hope that FM cut out that animation. Yeah, it's all a function of the lines, because we can't even poke it in from 2 yards, so the lines are wrong. There's no way back now. The lines are totally wrong. I'll have to go defensive and go damage limitation now. Look at the mood here. Frustrated. Well, you should be. Absolutely shocking. Absolute. Look at Timon. Look at these front players. Look, appeared unsure and disheartened. Get on with it. Or are you coming off in 10 minutes? It's like the midfield is totally new. And in both games, apart from Bristol City where we hammered them, in both games the midfield has been absolutely shocking. And so the only thing I can think of to do is to just play in a low block, go defensive, and stop the opposition scoring against us. Because at the moment we are leakier than a sieve. And it was a good, solid defence last season. The defence hasn't changed at all. And it was a good, solid defence last season. So it's the midfield in front of them that is the problem. What was that for? Did anybody see anything there? I didn't see anything. Verbruggen is on a 6.3 now. Oh, my good lord. What a dumb decision to play him. Oh, we've missed the penalty as well. I mean, what else can go wrong? Oh, don't you just love FM? At least we're attacking more now. He's not having the best game of his career. He's only on a 6.4. Verbruggen's worse than him. If we can get the ball to him, it might help. Hey, Neil, how you doing? We've not been able to do anything with their midfield. So bringing in what I thought were better midfielders actually have turned out to be worse. Oh boy. Let's put it down to familiarity with each other as we do every season and stop buying players. They're all young. Let them have a couple of seasons. Oh God. Let them have a couple of seasons playing together. Silva is now, yeah, he's gone down to a 5.9. He got a hat-trick 2 games ago when he played in his last game. I'm going to bring, he's a right winger, so Arribas can come on over here. And he has to come back. He's not fully fit. Might as well change the goalkeeper now because he's going to get worse. Timon is terrible. I did think about putting Finkgraft in, but I then went with the form players. Atom is poor. And Grenbach, who is a very good player, he's also very poor. Let's try Marin. Sort it out. It's too late to actually get anything out of this game, but this is very distressing to watch, and I go through this every season. I mean, in all fairness, I had very difficult games last year. At Manchester City, Liverpool, Newcastle. But we're being beaten here by teams we shouldn't be beaten by. Atom, that's the first time he's ever let me down. But I don't think it's him. We've been better since we went into the low block. So I just got to go into a low block and stop the opposition scoring. That's all I can do with this bunch of players at the moment. Newcastle ripped us apart. We were playing high up the pitch against Newcastle and they ripped us apart. And now West Ham have done the same. So teams obviously know that we can be taken apart in midfield. That our midfield is poor. I mean, I can't control the fact that players can't hit the target. I can't control that. There's nothing I can do. We've created 4 or 5 decent chances, and if they can't hit the target, they can't hit the target. Working the ball in the box didn't work. Going into the low block has kind of worked. Kind of worked because we've created more chances and they haven't scored. Oh, come on. And there you go. What can I do? I can't change any of the players. And now I've got Velasco on a 6.3 up front there. Okay, what can I do? Might as well be hung for a sheep as a lamb. Grosseval 6.4, Arribas 6.3, Velasco 6.3, Silva 5.9. I wonder, is this me or is it just the game? Atom 6.4. Is it me or just the game? It's I've been offered interviews with so many big clubs and I've turned them all down. The game was telling me, you've got to get out of here. You can't do anything here. You got to get out. The game's telling me, but we got to stay and fight this out. Silva probably lost 0.5 just because he missed the penalty. There's absolutely nothing I can do about somebody missing a penalty except get better penalty takers in the transfer window. Hey, Callum, good to see you. Yeah, that game last night was unbelievable. Because it was on Amazon, I didn't get to see it, but I have seen the highlights, and it looked absolutely incredible. Let's hope the Arsenal game is as good tonight. I very much doubt it, though. I think that it's probably going to end up a 1-0 again. Tell Nicholas Dominguez to mark Jarrod Bowen. That's a silly, silly suggestion. Totally annihilated. Oh, and they might as well add another set-piece free kick. Well, he's made another save. He is on a 6.6, so maybe I'll get one call on the phone tomorrow. He's not going to be sold. I'm going to have Makengo unhappy because we haven't strengthened the goalkeepers in his eyes, although we brought two very good goalkeepers in. Unfortunately, they didn't come in before he arrived. We're totally wide open. Wide open. Our defence has been chronic. Maybe it's just one of those games like we had against Newcastle. That was one of those games. I don't tactically know what to do with them. All three tactics have not worked. We're committing too many fouls, which is the theme of last season. I think we fouled more than any other team last season. So I think I've got to tell them right from the get-go to stay on their feet. Look at them. They're all poor. Somebody else was on a 5.8, was it? So I'm absolutely at a loss now what to do. So have a look at those ratings. Somebody else. So we had... Where are they? Where's the ratings? That's West Ham. So there's a 5.8 for silver. Oh, I thought somebody else had a 5 as well. But we got 6.2, 6.3, 6.4s. I'm totally at a loss. I mean, I know how some football managers at the bottom of the league feel now. What on earth do you do? But I was like this. If you remember, it was like this at the start of last season. So that's why I think I've got to stop buying players. Like, at least let a team have 2 seasons together and see what happens. Well, there's 2 games we should be winning here. Should be. This is unbelievable. I shouldn't actually give them a day off. If we didn't have another game, I'd actually force them to do an extra day training. That was just unbelievable. Well, the West Ham plan didn't work. I only have 2 strikers available, so I can't really play in this system. I'm going to have to, though. I'm going to go back to that system. Trust what I'd done. But what can I do? Missing penalties, set piece goals. Let's go tell them to stay on their feet now. Stop giving away. I think... Do I want to counter press? Maybe just regroup. Just get back into shape. They're just not good enough. We'll take that out. We'll try the... Oh no, we'll have to focus through the middle in this one. Be more expressive didn't work, did it? I think we're just going to try and keep the ball. Let's try and initially hold on to the ball, and we'll go into a low block. You can't have a new contract. I don't have the money, sunshine. She's on 28. He's probably one of the 2 best defenders that I have. FM's really playing hardball, isn't it? Oh, Jesus. Oh, has he got... Fields Garosibol is a great team leader. go and find Grossable. Oi, come here. I want to have a word. Can you go and have a word with Josh Timon? If anybody can do it, you can. Oh, God. Something on your mind, farthead? I can't even... Can I offer him a target? Where is it? There's the... nope, there's no target here. Oh, yeah. I'll give you my word. Oh, he wants it now. Shit. Okay, we'll offer him a new contract. I can't get rid of him now. Like, Jesus. Oh, bollocks. So we're not going to be signing that left winger now. He doesn't want too much. The problem is I might open the floodgates now. Yeah, important player. He probably is. This probably means that I'm not going to be able to sign that winger that I was looking at. Holgos FM does not want me ever to have a really nice set piece taker. And even when I took over at West Ham, Ward-Prowse immediately became upset and wanted to leave, and I had to sell Ward-Prowse. So FM does not want you to have one of the best free kick takers in the game. Oh, God. What can I do? I can't. I'll bloody sell him. Wasn't an easy decision to make. I'll do whatever it takes to make amends, but no promises. No longer a weakness means that he's getting better. So we don't want him to stop getting better at it. I actually think that's probably a good idea for him. I don't know why you ask me about that. You should just do it. Oh, we'll have another go at selling Verbruggen after this game as well, but it's not going to happen, is it? I've come across these before, Stefan. Sometimes I like tear my hair out, and I'm starting to think, don't buy any players. That at some point you've got to have a team, and these are all young players. They're very young. So you just let them play together. Hey, Matthias, happy birthday to you. How old are you today? I'm going to use his squad. It should be good enough to beat this team. It's okay winning these games, but I want to win in the Premier League. If we don't win in the Premier League, we're in a relegation battle, and I'd rather be out of Europe than not winning in the Premier League. I have transfer listed him. You told me a week ago, take him off the transfer list. What is wrong with you? Oh boy. Has no business being transfer listed. Well, I got no choice. This would be upset, yeah. Of course it's going to upset him. I'd like to discuss with you, particularly since we only just agreed on that. Well, we can try. I want to make sure, well, he's okay. He's happy with that. That one usually works. But this is the worst start to a season that we've had ever, even including last season, because we conceded now 7 goals. So our goal difference is -1 again. It's a worse start than we even had last year. 24 years old, Matthias. Plenty of time left till you get to my age. Well, the way this save is panning out, I don't know if I'll be here for much longer. Good Lord. All right, Velasco wants to leave as well, does he? Leaning towards wanting the move. Oh, God. Like, it's determined. Like, he is my best striker at the moment. What a save this is turning out to be. I haven't been able to sell anyone, but all my... Like, the ones I want to sell, they're not willing to go. The ones I don't want to sell, I've had to sell. I can't bring anyone in. Good God. Let's skip that. We don't want to know. We'll play Derby. We haven't got past Birmingham yet. Oh boy. The last time I was sacked in FM, I'm struggling to remember. Probably, I'm guessing FM 21 or beginning of 22. No, it would have been FM 21. Probably even before that. It's really difficult to remember. I've come close many times, Callum. Come very close. You remember even this year in the Bournemouth, when we started off, who did we take up? Notts County. We got 2 promotions back to back, and then I nearly got sacked. Went to Bournemouth. I nearly got sacked at Bournemouth. I was on the verge of being sacked at Juventus. So I've come close many times. Somehow survived. Who's he got in the team here? More important, who's he got on the bench? He's dropped Atom, has he? I don't want to drop Atom, but in view of McKenna should get a game. I think we should put Marin on the bench. Oh, he's unregistered. We don't have many big guns on the bench, do we? Arribas is registered. He can come in instead of Dan Wilton. I've got Garosabal. Atom can play left back. Finkgraft can play left back. These boys who think that they're going to have a day off are mistaken. Oh, let's play positive. Let's go back to what we were doing. I'm going to counter press this lot. Push the lines back up. And I can see you get stuck in there. Oh no, stay on your feet. I want them just to stay on their feet. I'm tired of giving away free kick goals. Yeah, I'll do that. Let's go attacking. See, he wants me to play in a low block. Yeah, I did say I was going to play in a low block. So he's right. He wants me to play in a low block. I think he's right. I actually said that during the last game. Maybe I just got to play in a low block, stop people scoring against me. We don't have much information on these boys. But we are 4-1 up. So hopefully it's not going to be an absolute disaster. Start telling them now I have faith in them. My save, I'm just trying to put Man United in the Premier League again. They're relegated last season. The game's pretty true to life. If I'm going to play attack, I'm going to put... Well, I have so many times... Ah, he's not. It's just this skin isn't working properly. So I want to put him on attack. If we're going to attack, let's attack. I mean, if we score 7 here again, this will be probably the most bizarre season that I've ever seen, because we're going to keep losing 4 and 5 in the Premier League and scoring 7 ourselves in other games. So maybe this is just going to be a bizarre season. I mean, we have only beaten one team, and that was Bristol City. So it doesn't actually say much. But when we beat them 7-1, I thought, oh, hello. Got sacked in FM23 with Darlington. Yeah, I mean, getting sacked is part of the game. I've just somehow avoided it for such a long time. But I do know this save has offered me lots of opportunities with other clubs. Maybe I'm heading for the sack in this one. If I don't get out, if I don't get a team that can play together soon, I might be heading for the sack myself. Their shooting is dreadful. Again, we're not finding the target. Come on, boys. Who was that? Morstad. He didn't move. He just stood there while the ball was coming at him. He didn't move. Well, these are the two forwards we brought in. They're both young, 21 and 19. They're way too young. They're both wonder kids, but they're just way too young at the moment, inexperienced. And we can't stop him shooting from 50 yards or wherever he happens to get the ball. He just shoots. and we tried to take that trait off him, but it didn't work. That's why I tried to sell him, but I couldn't sell him either. It's just like everything that I was doing, couldn't do. And I can't stop him just shooting. He just shoots wherever he gets the ball, he shoots. He's a pain in the neck. Ah, boy, oh boy. Even against these numpties, we're struggling. Oh boy. I mean, it just looks like we're a shambles. Oh, and the game plan is not being the way I want to distribute the ball is not actually happening. It did against Bristol City. Some great examples against Bristol City of how I want them to distribute the ball. But since then, they're just shambolic. Well, at least he did some tracking back there. Now, come on, counter-attack. Where's the support? Let's go. Where is the support? Come on, lads. It's too slow. Oh, God. Oh, I've got another injury now, have I? Oh, no, it's their player, is it? What has happened to Timon? He was so good. It's this contract nonsense, isn't it? He's only in the game for money. He doesn't play because he loves the game. He just plays because he wants the money. It's just like going to the office for him. Come on, boys, come on. It's awful. Oh, have we got another penalty? Oh, God, it'll be silver again, won't it? Imagine not looking forward to having a penalty. Someone else is actually going to take. Is it Morstadt? Yes, it is. Yeah, didn't trust Silver. Can't say I blame you, Max. Can't say I blame you. Yeah, FM24. My very first save. I came close to getting sacked 2 or 3 times. Since then, pretty much plain sailing until now. A yo-yo. Starting the lower leagues, my only success has been in lower leagues. When I get promoted, I always get relegated. Yeah, lower leagues, I think kind of like at some point you're going to really struggle. Build up a reputation, then go and find a League One club. It's lower leagues kind of like are a stepping stone anyway. I mean, it is possible if you play long enough, it is possible to get your village team to win the European, to win the Champions League, but it's gonna take you years and years. And you've got to be prepared to yo-yo. You've got to be prepared for things like this, where you just can't find a team that can play together. And everybody you bring in isn't as good as the ones that you let go. And I think the secret to this is don't make any transfers. Unless someone specifically requests to go, then don't make any transfers. Pretty convinced now, because for 2 seasons we've had this awful start. In November last season we won every game, but then December fell apart again. But eventually they did learn to play together, and now it's a totally new team again, apart from the back four, which are not new at all. So I'm surprised that they're so bad when they were so good last year. Unless it's the midfield and not providing them any cover, and they're being exposed now, because all the midfield is new. Except for Alan, and he's in a mood. Oh, we are holding on to the ball too much, that's for sure. We're definitely holding on to the ball too much. Now that we're hopefully 2-0 up. Oh, it's been disallowed. Not quite sure why. Oh, because they were offside at the free kick, all of them. I might use this game to try a more direct approach. We're kind of like holding on to the ball too much. We get tackled a lot. I'm just wondering if we're looking for a pass instead of just lumping the ball up the pitch. I might just try a more direct approach in the second half. I think that we're better up front, and we should let the front players get the ball. It's not the defence I don't trust, it's the midfield. I think we need to bypass the midfield. Until they can actually show me that they can play football. I'm going to have problems with these strikers, and I can only play one of them at a time with Velasco up front, unless Velasco is sold. In which case I'm screwed. Only 1-0. Oh, come on, boys. We know that Winkler had a really bad start in pre-season. He's carrying on now. He's a wonder kid, a potential world-class player. We deserve to be. Look at these boys. Both of them, all three of them up front, apart from Morstadt. Goalkeeper's having a bad game as well. Let's keep an eye on these two forwards. Actually, I'm going to start the second half. I'm going to play more direct. Just get the ball up the pitch. Is it? Are they playing more directed? The instruction hasn't taken effect yet. Up front, we're very weak, aren't we? Very, very weak. Oh my God. And maybe Makengo is right. Buying Meslier was a mistake. Maybe we haven't improved the goalkeeping situation. Might play that 18-year-old. I think he's probably the best one I've got. Just let him develop as well. Who is he? Oh boy, this is painful. It's absolutely painful. What's happened to this team? We absolutely thrashed them 4-1. Should have been 6. Oh, God. This is just telling me about the goalkeeping situation, isn't it? Verbruggen had a 6.4, was it, last time? Now Meslier's on a 6.6 already. Mispassing, silly punching. It's telling me about the goalkeeping situation, isn't it? Whose idea was it to buy Meslier? If we don't do something, they're just going to win. So I'm going to come out of the low block as well. If we don't get out of our half, boys, they are going to win this game. Two forwards. Wonder kids on 6.4. Well, playing direct has not worked. In fact, we've got worse playing direct. Much worse. Let's bring it back. We did attempt it. I'm going to tell them to dribble less. They might not like that. And be more disciplined. They might not like it. But that's too bad. Oh, the pain. I guess I gotta be grateful for small mercies. We are winning 1-0. This is unbelievable, though. Interestingly, Atom was a 2.5 star. Up until the last game he played, he was a 2.5 star. My coaching staff did not like him at all. And he was always the first one off my team sheet when the assistant suggestion came around. And he's now gone up to a 3 star. So the coaching staff have kind of changed their mind a little bit about him. And there's Alan again. You see, he gets the ball 35 yards out and he thinks, oh, I'll have a shot here. I don't care where I am. And I can't get rid of him. They're all doing it now. Right, he's got a red card. Just got to figure out which part of the pitch he plays at. Have a shot, Alan. Oh, somebody else will instead. I thought Alan was going to take a shot from the byline. But he told somebody else, you have a shot from 30 yards. Go on, try it out. Oh, come on, boys. Why are they all red-faced as well? What's going on with them? Complacent. Let's fire them up. They're all complacent out there. I don't know why. They could lose this game easy. Yeah, we're going... I mean, like last season, I think we were hitting the woodwork 4 times a game. It's carrying on this season as well. I don't know if that's an FM thing, because it's limited in what it's got for the outcome of a shot. So you get a totally unreasonable amount of times the ball hits the woodwork. To stop you scoring is the only ways it can stop you scoring is the ball fly over the bar. You don't often see shots curling wide. It does happen, but it doesn't happen very often. So you get the ones going over the bar, and then you get hit the woodwork. And so it kind of shares shares it out between those two things. Their complacency is going to come back and haunt them, isn't it? They're all still complacent. Complacent. He's on a 6.2 and complacent. Right, you're coming off then, boys. Look at all this, overwhelmed by the feedback. Just told him he was having a shit game. What's overwhelming about that? Timon's totally out of form. He's got contracts on his mind. Both of those. Complete waste of time. Right, we're going to make him a half-back. He can stay as a ball winner. Do I have a prediction for Arsenal? I don't think Arsenal are going to make it. I'm going to say 2-0 PSG. I don't think Arsenal can make it. Bajetic probably needs a game. I mean, apparently, I didn't realise how good that boy Greenback is. But he's one of the top midfielders that I've got. When I signed him, I didn't know he was that good. But he's playing like a 2-year-old. Or at least my coaches think he's one of the best. Well, firing them up didn't help, so what else can I say to stop this complacency? Focus, maybe? Let's try focus. Oh, I can't yet. Have any of them come out? There's a couple of them come out. Well, no, actually, they're substitutes, aren't they? We've got a sub. He's just come on. Would have preferred to stay on the bench. You don't want to play football? You're offside, son. You don't want to play football? You just want the money. You don't want to actually play? A ridiculous suggestion, boss. Yeah, I could see he was offside there a million miles. I don't need to see the VAR. I can see how far offside he was. Come on. Oh, boy. This is going to be a tough season. Very, very tough. What do you think, Callum? Do you think that Arsenal have any chance? I think I'm going to have to tell them after the game I'm not happy with them. That they've been particularly awful. Like, I have to tell them, like, you actually nearly made me cry. That's how embarrassing it is. I don't want to tell them that's how you win a two-legged game. That's how you come close to losing it. Absolutely shocking. Look at all this complacency. They're 1-0 up. If they were 4-0 up, I'd feel a bit different about it. Oh, God. The goalkeeper, 6.5 again. It's a game just messing with my head. Hoping Arsenal can stay in the game. I just think that PSG will be a little bit too much for them. And surprisingly, Arteta played his full 11 on Saturday. And that really surprised me. And I think you're right, Callum. Without the striker, they do struggle. They rely on people like Saka and Trossard to score the goals, but they're not strikers. And it's a little bit too much pressure for them. Offside again. What a dreadful, dreadful performance. It's a green dot, though. That's all that matters. At the moment, I'd sell my soul for green dots. And I've got to figure out how I'm going to get points in the Premier League. I'm not going to play Bristol City every week. And then I've got to decide on a style of play and stick with it. That was horrendous. Yeah, not become too comfortable. You were dreadful. I don't care if you're upset. We need to raise our performance levels. Oh, that was quick with the fixtures. Oh, look at all those 3.5-star reputation. Maybe we're not going to get through the group stage. So Birmingham is next. We need to get out of these competitions as well, because it's too many games. We have a vacancy, do we? I don't have a director of football. When did he leave? Oh yeah, I like him. Judging player potential, though, is not very good, but he is a good negotiator. But since I do all the negotiating, I better see if there's anybody better. Let's look for a director of football. I don't want his coaching attributes. I don't want them on there. There we go. Ah, boy. This is going to be a tough season. This boy looks useful. He's not in a club at the moment. He looks quite useful. I think we should approach him. He's not at a club. 15 negotiating. He's got good judging players. I think we should approach to sign him. Oh, doesn't want much money either. We'll do that. Oh, finally he's come in. So how's that in terms of budget? It hasn't registered yet. I'd like to be excited, but it's another new player coming in, and every new player I bring in doesn't play very well. He wants to be number 35, does he? It's not available. Who's got number 35 then? Some young kid. That's auto number. Yeah, it's given him the same number as I gave him. Right, we want to go near post for Birmingham. He wants to practice penalties. He thinks that we're going to possibly have problems with Birmingham. And we probably are. Oh, boy. This is painful. Come on, boys. Learn to play. Can I just go on holiday and, like, let them learn to play and then come back? Oh, how painful. But they're all up front. They're all too young. They're all too young. Oh, 6.2 Verbruggen. He's really unhappy. There's no point in actually telling him off. He's unhappy. Boselli, though, on the other hand, he's got to pull his finger out. He thinks 6.4 is acceptable. I'm not even going to respond to it. Just walk away. I just don't believe this. Who does he want to play? Can't argue with that. Gives players game time. And if I lose, I don't care in the League Cup. We're not going to win it, so why bother with it? As long as he's got players on the bench for each position. No, he doesn't. João Gomez can come on off the bench. What's he want to play that guy for? He's got Finkgraf, so Timeman needs to play. Scott McKenna, yes, fine. I think that's... he needs to play. How many midfielders has he put on the bench? Let's get rid of Allen. I think I'd like to start João Gomez, but he's only been here a day. There's probably going to be a 6.2 for him if I started him off the bench. Started him rather than played him off the bench. Yeah, I'm sure you are happy, Mr. Timeman. Can you concentrate on football now instead of money? Oh boy. This is horrid. I don't know why I play Football Manager. Should I have taken the Bayern job? The game is telling me we're giving you lots of opportunity to leave Ipswich. And you're just not taking it. So the game's telling me you deserve what you get. If you don't leave, you deserve what you get. And I did say last season, this looks to me like a save where I'm just going to be years and years in mid-table. So I've somehow got to break that. And it might be to stop doing transfer windows. Target one player. They didn't actually offer the job. They're in a long line of clubs, Jumbo, to offer me interviews. I had offers from Newcastle, Arsenal, Manchester United, Inter Milan, now Bayern. The game's trying to give me a way out, because look where we are now. And I'm refusing to take the way out that they're offering me. Because I'm just stuck in this save. Just really stuck. And it's probably my fault because I'm not giving the players long enough to learn to play together. So I've got to stop transfer windows. And just replay. Oh, God. We've lost our best centre-back. All right, it's 44 million. Ah, jeez. Luckily, I had anticipated this happening. Who is it? Yes, my man. If I can get him. Very strong, physical boy. But it's another player who's going to have to come in and get used to it. $35 to $43. Well, 44 will cover that. 115 to 150. $100 to 135. Let's offer that straight up. You're not getting that. I don't have that. What was it? 30. Let's go 35. 38. And we'll try that. See? Trying to do the dirty on me. Slightly interested. Sila is the one leaving. Why would he want? Why would he endorse coming to Ipswich? He did say 100. Let's try 105. The rest looks okay. Let's try 110. I've got to have him. Jesus. That is the worst news I could have possibly had. Hi, Jason. How you doing? We're all good here. Really struggling with this save, though, now. Really struggling. They're all fit anyway. I don't think that matters. They're all on the sidelines. He wants to make changes. Grin back. Yeah, I'm not too happy. I'm not too happy about this team either. Just like throwing the game away. Sia's gone. Boselli now will need to move back into central defence. So it does give Juan Lu some playing time. That's not a bad move. But he can play as a wing back on support. Badgertich, probably not. Thinking about... See, Dominguez doesn't fit this system. He's actually gone down a star since he arrived. The rest of it is okay. What about Valesco? McKenna, Scott Gomez. Winkler. Yeah, they're just not good enough to start at the moment. Oh, this is tough. Let's try and encourage them. That's all I need now is for Valesco to leave as well, and that'll be it. I'll really wish that I'd taken one of those other jobs. That all the best players will have gone. Diamonde is a good player, clearly, but he, like, the signings I make always have a rubbish first season. The only one who's actually performing really well at the back is Atom, but now he suddenly found himself out of form as well. We got to start finding the target, boys. There's an instant. Jason, I think you're a member of the FM Tweak team, are you? An instant just there where the ball just stuck to the player. And I'm seeing that increasingly more and more, which I didn't see in FM Tweak version 1.1. I didn't see that very often, but I'm seeing that more and more and more. The ball stuck to him like he had glue on his boots. Like, it's something to do with the pace the ball comes at them. You watch if it's a really sharp pass over a short distance, it sticks like glue. Yeah, I know, Jason, and I've changed not only the personnel, but I've changed the tactic as well. Which I usually do around season 4, because generally around there, the tactics are getting old and not working anymore. So changing the tactic around season 4 seems to be fair enough. And I didn't really want to sell many players. They just wanted to leave. That was the problem. Oh, and Birmingham are beating us as well now. It looks like they're going to go down the flanks. I got to push up against Birmingham. That's ridiculous that we're not pushing up. Like, bring on Salisbury or the worst team in the world if you can find them. You've got a chance against us this season. Teams in the Prem are licking their lips. I don't know who we've got next. We've conceded 4 and 3 in the 2 defeats in the Prem. Go on, Birmingham. Humiliate us. So I think the secret to this is do not make too many transfers. Just don't bother. Just highlight one person and bring in one person. That's it. If somebody's getting old, get rid of him and bring in somebody young. The rest then are working together season after season. But the problem I've had this season is holding on to them. They all wanted to go. Sia wanted to go as well. Alan at first wanted to go. Then he didn't. Then I wanted to sell him. And now he doesn't. Now he doesn't want to go. So I'm like, come on. Better, but not good enough. Finkrath on his weak foot there. We are really vulnerable from crosses, aren't we? All teams that we've played are showing that. I think you're probably right, Jason. Atom, is he complacent? No, he's anxious. It's because he had a bad game last time. The players are all probably anxious. If they don't equalise, they're going to have a rocket up their arse at half time. So they're probably all quite anxious. Yeah. Finally. That boy very seldom lets me down. He let me down last game, but he very seldom lets me down. But unfortunately, he's going to have to learn to play with somebody else. And they were developing a really good partnership, Sia and Atom. We've had, I'd say we had 3 really good seasons. But I noticed it all started going wrong last season. And this reminds me of Notts County, where we had 3 really good seasons, and then it all fell apart. It just reminds me the pattern is very, very similar. But luckily, when we were with Notts County and facing the sack, Bournemouth just came out of nowhere. So the game has been throwing clubs at me. And maybe I am going to get sacked at Ipswich. Who knows? Because if I don't move, the game's going to keep punishing me. It's a very similar pattern. I don't know if you guys remember back to that Notts County save. We were on top of the world. On top of the world for 3 seasons. In fact, like, almost got promoted in the 3rd season to the Prem. Almost. Failed at the last. We were really flying, and then season 4 it all started to go pear-shaped. By season 5, which we're at now, it had gone completely wrong. I'd lost the dressing room. Everything had gone wrong. This is very similar. No, me neither, Jason. I just think it's coincidence. But we're going to battle this out with these young players. See how far we can get. They're all pretty much under 25, apart from 1 or 2. Most of them, we've got about 6 who are under 21. We'll battle it out with these young boys. Atom is developing already really nicely. There you go. Since I pulled the line back, we're playing better. I don't want it to go to penalties, though. I forgot many penalty takers. This is a game we should win. Come on, boys. It'll be 2 green dots. Morale will be buzzing. Oh, come on. João Neves needs to come on at half time. Give him 45 minutes. Not João Neves. What's his name? I didn't buy João Neves. That would have been a coup. João Gomez. Oh, FM, come on. Are you telling me, FM, that we're really that bad? All of the work I've done in the transfer window was for nothing? Is that what you're telling me? That's just the kind of guy that would pull a bit high enough. I'm back to this, we can't hit a barn door if it actually fell on them. It's like, we're back to that kind of situation. Whereas when we played Bristol City, I thought our problems were over when we won 7-1. And it could have been even worse for Bristol City. And even though it was Bristol City, it was still a Premier League game. And I thought maybe it's not going to be as bad as I thought. But this is not good enough. But if I tell them it's not good enough, they're going to get upset again. Step up, boys. You have the ability. Boy. More stat 6.4. These are supposed to be good players. People in the chat, when I signed this boy, people in the chat were like, oh my God, what a great player you've got. He's absolutely rubbish. Bossellino 6.5. What is it? What am I missing? Yeah, absolutely. Chuanlu's having a good game, though. He did say he wanted more playing time. Chuanlu is probably the one who's not doing too bad. Atom, of course, never lets me down. Except once. Even then, I think he wasn't too bad. Even in that horrendous defeat. He's allowed a 6.4 now and again. More experienced, better players had under 6. I think I need to play Valesco up front every game because the other two boys just need to come off the bench for now until they start complaining. Oi, I'm supposed to be an important player. Well, I can't play you as even as an important player if you're getting 5.9, you daft twit. Our shooting is like unbelievable. Oh my God. I don't know if that demand more actually does any good. I think it just increases work rate for 5 minutes. So I don't even know if that will do any good. The work rate with the boys is not bad. Except when they're lazy. Like that. I just don't believe this. Oh, okay, I've got to chase the game now. I just don't believe this. Well, that's good attacking play. Atom still on a 7.3. Joanne Lewis still. But now I've got Baselli on a 6.2. He's taken the blame. This is Birmingham. I think they're League One. Birmingham caused the big upset in the cup. Time to get some fresh legs on there who can actually play football. Oh, he's hit the bar at him. The woodwork specialists will become known as. Try zipping it around, boys. Oh, come on. Oh, please, no. Right. Baselli, who has been Mr. Reliable playing as the fullback out there. Look at these boys. They're supposed to be very good players. They've both lost half a star. That's right, quite weird. And João Gomez. Better to play him as the halfback. And he can go running up and down the pitch. Last throw of the dice, boys. Okay, this is, if we lose this is going to be problematical because the board is starting going to get pissy as well. So if we lose this, it's going to start getting very problematical. And that is a pattern I've seen before, FM. Season 5. It actually started last season when nobody could actually adapt to each other. They just don't play. They're not playing together. Doesn't matter what I do, they're just not playing together. And this is a pattern. We'll lose the dressing room before very long. And we've totally dominated Birmingham. I think they've only had 2 highlights, haven't they? And we just cannot, at the moment, put the ball in the back of the net. Just can't do it. I just have to suffer this. Again, just can't do it. 21 shots, 6 on target. Birmingham, 2 real attacks, 2 goals. I want to buy... Actually, I should buy the Birmingham strikers. They're absolutely clinical. It's just one-way traffic now. 30 minutes, 20 minutes to do it, boys. I just can't watch anymore. It's painful. It'll be about November before they start to learn to play together. And by then, this season, it might be too late. Last season, we rescued it in November. And that's because the teams below us always kept losing. And only won when we won. I felt sorry for the teams below us, because it's not fair that just because we're bad, they have to be bad as well. And you could see it week in, week out. When we lost, they lost as well. But when we won or drew, they won. It's quite interesting how that's set up. I don't know why I'm watching it. I should go make a fresh cup of tea and just let this play out, because I don't really want to watch it. Because we are horrid. And I'm being beaten by a League One team here. Well, I hope I can bring in that winger who's got set pieces, because I think my only chance of scoring a goal is from a free kick. Or from Atom from a corner. That's it. So I need to get that free kick taker in if possible. This is unbelievable. Surely one of these has to go in at some point. Actum has done it again. There's my boy. I just told you, the only chance of scoring we've got is Actum scoring from a corner. Or if getting that free kick taker transferred into us. And true to form, Actum scored 2 goals from 2 corners. It's our only chance. My strikers are diabolical. And I've got midfielders who are 40 yards from goal on the byline who think it's good to take a shot. It's like chronic. There's another one. It's like, there's no chance of that going in. What are you doing? Please. I'll tell you what's going to happen. Birmingham are going to break away and score because we are attacking at the moment. Most of my players are disappearing up the pitch. So Birmingham are going to break away and score. I've got a much higher line as well. Is it going to be Atom from a corner again? Go on, FM. Just do it. How did we score 7 against Bristol City? I don't know. There's my boy. There's my boy, Atom. I think I might have to train him as a centre forward. Have I ever played with 3 centre backs? Yeah, over the years, Matthias. I think part of what I did in the journeyman save this year, I played with 3 at the back in Coritiba in Brazil in the journeyman save. I think it was Coritiba. It might have been South Africa. I can't remember now. But yeah, sometimes I do. It just depends on the squad I've got. You can look when you join a club and look at if you've got a number of good centre backs, then use them, and also make sure even if you've got not that many, make sure that they're not all wide centre backs. If you've got an abundance of wide centre backs, then design a tactic that suits them. Don't force them to play as standard central defenders when naturally they're wide centre backs. So it's just about the squad that you've got. So sometimes when I look at the squad, then yeah, sure, I have to use wide centre backs. So we go 3 at the back. I've got a nice tactic for 3 at the back, but this team didn't suit 3 at the back, unfortunately. They're more suited to 4-3-3, I think. But the 4-3-3 at the moment isn't working. Now I need to come off the attack mode now, don't I? Just because this is what could happen. But they're not getting past my Atom, the mighty Atom today. What a player. I wonder if by the end of the season he'll have gone up another half-star. It's about time my coaches rated him. This could happen. I'm worried about this. Right, let's change things about a bit here. Everything else is okay. We can come off the counter press now. We don't need to. I'm going to drop the line a little bit and just compress the midfield space. And then 1 or 2 players need to be brought back in under control. And he can go back on support. I've got one more change, Arribas probably. But I haven't got anybody. Who could do Arribas's job? But we're going to put... Wait a minute. He's going to have to go up there and do that job. And Makengo can come on here as the ball-winning midfielder on support. João Gomez is just going to have to do that job. Or undo that. And Finkgraf is quite tired as well. Let's just do it that way. And we have to come off attacking. Let's just go positive. Let's just be a little bit cautious about counterattacks. The mighty atom. Oh, here it goes. Oh, their shooting's about as good as ours. He's at, what is he on? He's only got 9.6 for atom. What a player. Joan Lu's had a good game as well. João Gomez has been useful since he came on. So he might turn out to be a good signing. They don't usually get green in their first appearance. Come on, let's put it safe now. Do not shoot from there. Am I on dribble less? Yeah, I need to be on dribble less. I can't make any more changes, you daft bat. What I can do for Aribas is just tell him to just don't do anything. Don't roam. Hold your position. Ease off your tackles. Don't trigger press. Dribble less. Just don't do anything. Just stand your ground. Meslier caught one. Well, beating Birmingham 3-2 is pretty poor, actually. They're League One. That was... Okay, see you later, Jason. Thanks for popping along and supporting me. I need all the help I can get at the moment. Oh, boy. Yeah, we got the result. We were terrible, basically. All right, one more. João Gomez didn't actually do too bad. Oh, there's my boy. Who is he? Should be dropped by Lithuania. Right, I need to think about what's going on here. Diamande is coming in and Sia is going out. So that's fine, unless Sia changes his mind, which is of course possible. But I can't see it happening, and we've brought in a replacement. In terms of finances, it means we're again over the budget. 1877. So I have to make an adjustment there. 1877 gives me 10 million. It is enough, I think, to get that winger in. But do I now? 187, I got 200,000. So I can bring that winger in. Is it 200,000 or 20,000 that I've got? So I've got committed spending 1877, 1903. No, I've only got 20,000 to play with at this point. I could still manage it. We can still manage it. I need that set piece taker. Who was he? I can't remember who he was now. See, classed as an attacker. I can't remember who it was now. He was about 5 point something million, wasn't he? There he is, Alande. 5.8 million. We're going to make a bid for him. Just to make sure. And I think then we will have enough to get this over the line. He's going to be playing more than a squad player. Oh, come on. Play the white boy. We're going to be over the wage budget, I think, a little bit, but hey-ho. If I could sell Verbruggen, all my worries would be over. Let's have a look, see if we can sell him. He's wanted by Southampton, I think. No, that interest has gone now. Let's say, let's go 5. 6.2 million. I'll be giving them away with cornflakes very soon. Oh, stop it. He's just done this with me. This is like 5 minutes ago. I don't want to leave, but if you don't think I deserve to play, I might have to. Well, if I got to sell you, I've got to sell you. It means I don't have another wing back, but unbelievable. Unbelievable. Stop all this nonsense that you're throwing at me. Right, we need to have a standard line, but I got to play higher up the pitch against these teams. I mean, in all fairness, we have to be beating Derby. In all fairness. I didn't rest the players either, did I? Silly boy. It's because I had this stupid transfer window on my mind. He's putting out a strong team, apart from Badgetic. We'll go with that. He obviously knows... Yeah, they're all tired. I don't know why they're tired, though. Joanne Liu is no longer part of the plans. Means I'll have to find a wing back now. Why is Alan not playing? Why have I got 2 DLPs there now? Please. What is wrong with this game? I have not set them up this way. Why do I always have to keep changing it? That looks better. Alan, though, probably needs to play. And Finkgraf needs to be on the bench. So we have Atom, Finkgraf, Garosibal, Dominguez, Makengo, Valesco, Arribas, and Winkler. Who's transferring in here? Garosibal. No, we're not accepting. We're not selling Garosibal as well. Are you having a laugh? Hey, Cyril, how you doing? Please, Garosibal, don't get upset about me not selling you. That'd be 2 right wing backs I've lost. I don't have any after that. The transfer window is tomorrow. In fact, I think we need to come back tomorrow to do this silly transfer deadline day. Because I think there's all sorts of shit going to happen on the deadline day. I think it's not over. And it's probably going to take too long to go through it today. This is unbelievable. Coming up to transfer deadline day, aren't we? Here it is. And we have a game on transfer deadline day. So I hope things happen early. This is getting to be so difficult. And luckily we haven't played in the Premier League for a while, but we have to play in the Premier League after this. So we will come back tomorrow and we'll do the transfer deadline day. I'm not looking forward to it. We're going to be in trouble anyway with the wage budget. It's currently now 1957 is the committed spending. I've got to find 40 grand from somewhere. Someone has to go. And I don't know what's going to happen. Hey, Leo. Thanks for popping in. So, going to leave it there for now. And come back tomorrow and try and solve the problems of this transfer window. It's not been a good start to the Premier League. Luckily, we've just played 2 games outside of the Premier League, and we've got another one outside. Derby, I think, our championship team. I'm hoping we can get past Derby. So that would be 3 green dots. But then we have Man United and Everton in the Premier League. And I think it's going to be another relegation battle this year in the Prem. I think this save is all about letting these youngsters now just play a few seasons. That's why the game is offering me ways out. Because it's telling me it's going to take you years. Or you can go to another club and try and build a bigger club. That's what it's telling me. But we have to persevere. So hopefully I will see you all tomorrow. Take care. Be safe. And see you tomorrow.